Welcome, I'm Terry Schultz and I'm going to be showing you how to make this card as part of our make and take for the January demonstrator meeting. It's actually a little booklet card that has a lip balm inside of it. And the products that we're going to be using are the Hearts and Kisses bundle. It comes with a punch and then the stamps inside there. You can see I've been using them. And I took and punched or stamped all of them with Rococo Rose ink so that you can get an idea of how the stamping turns out on this. I really like it a lot. The lips turn out really great. The lipstick scribble here turns out really good too. That'd make a great background stamp. You could stamp off on it too. And I don't remember us ever having a stamp that says Happy Galentine's Day. So that was an incentive for me to buy this stamp set, as well as having a punch, which is super easy to make a card. So some of the other products that I used, I'll set this over here, are the new ribbon, the shimmer ribbon that's also in the mini catalog, and this is Blushing Bride. One side is smooth and then the other side has a kind of a glittery shimmery finish on it. Also, I'm using the pearlescent paper. I don't know if you can get a good view of that too. It's a little bit different than our shimmer paper. I'll be talking about this in another video. And then I'm also using, I don't have a full one anymore, but the opalescent or opal rounds. There's, everybody will have 3 of those in their little packet too. And I'll be talking about those in a video as well. So our base colors, oh, and one more thing, we've got our paper. So our designer paper, it's from the Celebration catalog, Oso Ombre. And the colors in here are Bermuda Bay. That's, let's see, there we go, Bermuda Bay. And it goes in the ombre finish, and also with the ombre finish with some little circle pattern on it. And then we get also Blackberry Bliss, right there and there. And the Granny Apple Green, flip side over there and there. And then the other color is Rococo Rose. There we go. So there's that. And even though the base color on here on the designer paper is Blackberry Bliss, I decided to use Rich Razzleberry for my card base. And so you're going to take your card base, and you'll see that it's got the score lines, 2 score lines on it, and you'll fold along each score line and burnish that. Just set that aside for a second. Then you're going to have a piece of white cardstock too that's got 2 score lines on it as well, and then there's some slits in it. But for starters, you'll take and burnish those score lines as well. And then you're going to take this little slit in here, or between the 2 slits, just poke your finger through there and then gently create your own fold as best as you can. And hopefully I got the cut lines to line up pretty good. And then you're going to have that be bent on the inside there. So now that goes on the inside there, and that's going to be the little holder for your lip balm. So that will fit right inside of there. Okie doke. Before you can assemble this, you're going to take you're going to have a really long piece of ribbon, and I see right now that I have misplaced mine, so I will cut a new piece. And this is about 20 inches long. 18, I'll just go right about there. There we go. Alrighty. And you take this and wrap it around the middle of your piece of white cardstock. There we are. Got that pretty long there. Anywho. So for now, I'm going to pop this out. Doesn't really matter. But to find out, it should be pretty much in the middle. And start out by holding it down with a glue dot. So I'll just take my glue dots here. I just pull one off. Just tack it under there just to hold it in place a little bit. And then I'll flip this around and do the same thing. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. As you can see, I love it. There we go. And then tack that down. Now you can put some tape on there too to hold it in place. I've got a couple pieces over here and go inside there. And of course my second piece is stuck to my table. There we go. I'll flip that around and just hold that in place there too. Okay, and now you're ready to put that on the inside of your card base. And that should fit right inside there, like that. Pretty nifty. So you can use adhesive if you want to, your Stampin' Seal, or you can use some Tombow adhesive. And I'm going to use Tombow adhesive because it's going to help me to place that into the crease a little better, into that little pocket. And if you're going to stamp a sentiment on the inside of your card, I guess maybe now would be the better time to do it, and maybe even before you put your ribbon on too. But we're all such expert stampers that we don't need to worry about that, right? Ha ha ha. Not making any, no boo-boos allowed. So there's that. Some on there. I'm not putting any adhesive on the part that where that tab will be. Put a little bit across the, yep, I got some. Okay, and now I can just take this and slide it inside here and get it to fit. It should go right in. And it does. What do you know? All right. So that's that. Just press that down a little bit, get that to firm up, and then make sure that your little tab here is pulling out again too. There you go. Excellent. I don't know if it really matters one way or another which way this goes for you to stamp. I don't think so. Maybe that way is probably better. But with the fold that you made be on the card inside. That's probably a little better, but I don't think it really matters much. So now you're ready to do the card front. And you're going to take your piece of Blushing Bride cardstock, and I already adhered my piece of designer paper, the Oso Ombre paper, to the front of it. And then I'll take and put another bit of Tombow adhesive on there, and then just adhere that to the front. And I love my Tombow, so I could slide things around. Here we go. Hopefully that's in the camera shot good. Get that down. Alrighty, and then you'll take your banner and your smaller piece of ribbon, And again, I have to find that one. Is this it? No, that's the big one. Looking. Well, I'll take this one apart. Oh, that's because it's on there. All right, so I already put my dimensionals on the back of here. So you'll take your ribbon, and you can decide if you want the shimmery side up or the satiny side up. And you're going to stick it through the 2 holes and match it like that. And this is a flat ribbon that you're going to be creating. And then you'll take each tail and cross it over and put it into the opposite hole. Now, if you want the same finish showing, so you have the shimmer side up here and you want the shimmer side to be showing again, you're going to twist that ribbon so that the shimmery side is going to be up. So you'll just pull this little tail down. It's a little putsy, but it gets the job done. There we go. And then just twist that and stick it back through again. And it's pretty easy to play with once you get it done. And then just stick that one back through too. Make sure that you twist it. There you go. And then just twist it around to get it to lay flat. There we go. And then you'll cut your tails off however long you like them. Cut it a little bit shorter there. And then one over here. And trash that. Okie doke. And you'll have to keep playing with that a little bit to get it to lay perfectly flat, but it can fly up a little bit too. It's kind of cute that way as well. So then you'll have the punched out little lips and lay them out on top of the banner. There you go. They just barely fit on there. And I popped those up with dimensionals too, as you can see. So I'll just take one of them off so we don't have to sit and watch. There we go. And then just put the other 2 on, and then take your dimensionals off of the back of the banner piece and adhere it onto your card face, like right there. And then with your pick, take your pick tool, you'll just take your 3 opal gems or opal rounds and put them anywhere that you like on the card. And then there you have it. You are done. And when you open it up, it will look like that. And I also gave you I punched out 3 hearts, and that was also out of the Rococo Rose paper there. And I just glued those down too after I stamped my greeting for Happy Galentine's Day. So happy Galentine's Day, ladies. I hope you liked my card.